Welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top most valuable USA coins ever sold at auction, and let me tell you, these prices are absolutely mind-blowing. If you have any of these coins, you might just be sitting on a fortune. Let's jump right in. First up, the 1973 silver Kennedy $half with a large date and no mint mark, particularly in circulated condition. So grab your magnifying glass and let's explore what makes this coin so special and valuable in today's auction market. The Kennedy $half was first issued in 1964, shortly after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. The coin was a tribute to Kennedy's legacy and aimed to honor his contributions to the nation. The initial minting was made of 90% silver, but starting in 1971, the composition changed to a copper nickel clad, although the 1973 coins still contained 40% silver. This makes the Kennedy $half a popular choice among collectors, especially those seeking silver content. Now, let's focus on the 1973 version. The distinguishing feature of this coin is the large date design, which was introduced in 1971 and continued through the early 70s. The absence of a mint mark on this coin indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, where the majority of Kennedy $half were produced during this time. Circulated condition refers to coins that have been used in everyday transactions. While they may show signs of wear, scratches, and discoloration, circulated coins still hold significant value, especially in the context of specific years and varieties. The 1973 large date without a mint mark in circulated condition typically sells at a lower price compared to its uncirculated counterparts, but it still holds a place of respect among collectors. In today's auction market, the value of a 1973 silver Kennedy $half without a mint mark in circulated condition varies significantly based on its condition and demand. As of now, these coins typically sell for anywhere between $66,500 at auction. However, well-preserved specimens that exhibit minimal wear and maintain some luster can fetch prices upwards of $65,000 or more. So why do collectors value the 1973 silver Kennedy $half? It's not just about the silver content, it's about the history, the artistry, and the connection to a pivotal moment in American history. For many collectors, owning a piece of this heritage provides a sense of nostalgia and pride. Next up, the most valuable Washington quarter dollars, specifically the 1991 large date quarter with a P mint mark in good condition. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about its market value, you're in the right place. First, let's take a closer look at this coin. The 1991 Washington quarter features the classic design by John Flanagan, depicting George Washington on the obverse side. The reverse showcases the iconic eagle, symbolizing strength and freedom. But what sets the 1991 quarter apart is its unique large date design, a characteristic that distinguishes it from other quarters produced that year. This particular quarter was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P mint mark. While the Philadelphia Mint had been producing quarters without a mint mark until 1980, the introduction of the P mark in 1991 signified a new era for collectors, making this coin a notable piece for enthusiasts. When it comes to valuing coins, condition plays a crucial role. The grading scale ranges from poor to mint state, with several classifications in between. Today we'll focus on the good condition. A coin in this state shows noticeable wear, but still retains its basic details. The images and inscriptions are visible, although the overall appearance may be somewhat faded. So, what can you expect in today's auction market? As of now, the 1991 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in good condition is valued at approximately $56,000. This value can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and the specific auction setting. While it may not be one of the highest valued quarters, its historical significance and appeal to collectors make it a worthy addition to any collection. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in collecting modern coins, including the Washington Quarter series. The 1991 large date quarter has seen steady demand among collectors, especially those focusing on completing their Washington Quarter sets. It's essential to keep an eye on auction trends to gauge its market value accurately. For those of you looking to acquire this quarter or any valuable coins, here are a few tips. Always store your coins in a cool, dry place, preferably in a protective case to prevent any further wear. When buying or selling, consider reputable auction houses or platforms that specialize in coin collecting to ensure fair transactions. To wrap up, The 1991 Washington Quarter with a P mint mark in good condition holds a unique place in the world of numismatics. While its value might not break the bank, it's a fascinating piece that connects us to the history of American currency. If you have this coin in your collection, or if you're considering adding it, you're part of a great community of collectors who appreciate the stories these coins tell. Next up, the 1911 Barber half dollar, specifically focusing on the version with the D mint mark in dirty condition. The Barber half dollar, designed by the renowned engraver Charles E. Barber, was minted from 1892 to 1915. The 1911 edition stands out not only for its design but also for its place in history as a product of the Denver Mint. The coin features a beautiful depiction of Lady Liberty on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, symbolizing strength and freedom. Now, let's discuss the significance of the D Mint mark. Coins produced at the Denver Mint often carry a premium due to their lower mintage compared to their Philadelphia counterparts. For the 1911 Barber half dollar, only a limited number was struck in Denver, making it a valuable addition to any collection. Condition plays a critical role in determining a coin's value. In the world of coin collecting, coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect. A dirty coin, like the one we're discussing today, usually shows signs of wear, tarnish, or even corrosion. This can significantly affect its market value. So, what's the value of a 1911 Barber half dollar with a D mint mark in dirty condition? Current market trends indicate that these coins can vary widely in price depending on their specific wear and the extent of their dirtiness. Generally, you can expect to see auction prices range from around $400,000. However, some may sell for less or even more, depending on the bidding interest. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1911 Barber half dollar, consider platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or your local coin shops. It's essential to do your research and compare prices to ensure you're getting the best deal. Here are some quick tips for collectors interested in Barber half dollars. Always check the coin's authenticity. Familiarize yourself with the grading scale to understand the coin's condition. Keep an eye on auction trends to gauge the market value. Join online forums or local coin clubs to connect with fellow collectors. Next up, the 1974 Washington Quarter dollar, specifically the large date variety without a mint mark. We'll discuss its historical significance, rarity, condition grading, and its value in today's auction market. So, if you're curious about the value of this particular coin, make sure to stick around. First, let's take a closer look at the 1974 Washington Quarter. This coin features a design that was created by John Flanagan. The obverse, or front side, showcases the iconic profile of George Washington, while the reverse depicts an eagle in flight over a mountaintop, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and strength. Now, you might be wondering, what sets the 1974 Washington Quarter apart? Well, there are two variations produced that year, the small date and the large date. Today, we'll focus on the large date version without a mint mark, which was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Produced during a time of economic change in the United States, the 1974 Washington Quarter is particularly notable. The early 70s were marked by rising inflation and changes in coin production techniques. The transition to clad coins occurred around this time, which makes this particular coin a great representation of American currency in a transforming era. Next, let's talk about coin grading. When we mention a black circulated condition, we refer to the wear and tear that a coin experiences during its circulation. This specific 1974 large date quarter without a mint mark may exhibit signs of significant wear, such as scratches, discoloration, or even loss of detail in some areas. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. A black circulated quarter might fall in the fine to very good range, generally scoring around $68,000 on the grading scale. This affects the coin's market value considerably, as collectors often seek coins in better condition for their collections. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value of the 1974 Washington Quarter in black circulated condition. As of today, this coin typically fetches between $69,000 at auction, depending on the specifics of its condition and the interest among collectors at the time of sale. Interestingly, while it might not seem extremely valuable, its worth can fluctuate based on demand. Some auctions have seen higher sales for coins with unique characteristics or historical provenance. If you have one in your collection, it could be worth getting it appraised. For those looking to add the 1974 Washington quarter to your collection, I have a few tips. Always check for the date and mint mark. Additionally, consider the overall condition of the coin and whether it's worth sending it for professional grading. Lastly, keep an eye on auction sites and local coin shows to find deals. Next up, the 1985 silver Kennedy half-dollar with a large date and a D mint mark. We'll uncover its history, significance, and most importantly, its value in today's auction market. So, let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar was first issued in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. The coin was designed by engraver Gilroy Roberts and features a profile of Kennedy on the obverse with the presidential seal on the reverse. Initially made of 90% silver, the coin's composition changed in 1971 to a copper-nickel clad due to rising silver prices. However, in 1982, the mint resumed producing silver versions of the coin for collectors. This included the 1985 large date variety, which is particularly sought after today. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar comes in two varieties, the small date and the large date. The large date variety is identified by the noticeably larger numbers on the coin's face. The D mint mark signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint. This specific coin contains 40% silver, which adds to its appeal for collectors and investors alike. When it comes to determining a coin's value, its condition is critical. The American Numismatic Association uses a grading scale from 1 to 70. Coins graded as good typically show significant wear and tear, with visible details but little luster. For the 1985 silver Kennedy half-dollar in good condition, this means you might see flattening on the high points and a loss of finer details, but the basic design and mint mark are still identifiable. Now, let's talk about the money. As of today, the market for the 1985 silver Kennedy half-dollar with a D mint mark in good condition generally ranges from $67,000. However, prices can vary based on auction dynamics and collector demand. For example, if you happen to find one that is exceptionally well preserved even in good condition, it might fetch a higher price. It's essential to check current auction sites and recent sales for the most accurate pricing. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or local coin shops are great places to start. Always do your homework, look for recent listings, completed sales, and ensure you're aware of the coin's condition before making a transaction. For collectors, understanding the history and significance of the coins you own is just as important as their monetary value. Keep your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition and always store them in a cool, dry place. If you're looking to invest, consider diversifying your collection with different years, mint marks, and grades. The 1968 Washington quarter with a large date and a D-era mint mark. This particular coin, especially when found in a black color change and dirty condition, can be worth significantly more than you might expect. So, let's get started. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1968 Washington quarter was minted during a time when the U.S. was transitioning to a new composition for its coins, primarily using copper-nickel clad. This coin features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an eagle perched on a branch, a design that has been a staple of the quarter since 1932. Now, what makes the 1968 Washington quarter particularly special is the large date designation. The large date refers to the way the numerals in the date are printed larger than the small date variety from the same year. This distinction plays a crucial role in the coin's collectability. Next, we need to discuss the mint mark. The D indicates that this coin was minted in Denver. However, not all 1968 quarters with a D mint mark are created equal. This specific coin features an error, an anomaly during the minting process that can increase its value dramatically. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and the 1968 Washington quarter with a D mint mark can fall into various error categories. The most notable are striking errors or planchet errors, which occur when there's a misalignment or a problem with the coin's blank. These unique characteristics make error coins particularly appealing in the auction market. Now, let's address the condition of the coin. In today's auction market, the value of a coin can fluctuate significantly based on its condition. This particular quarter, which we are discussing, is in a dirty condition with a unique black color change. Coins can change color for several reasons, including environmental factors, chemical reactions, or improper cleaning. While this may seem like a negative factor, coins with unique patinas or unusual discolorations can sometimes attract attention from collectors looking for something out of the ordinary. However, it's important to note that most serious collectors prefer coins in better condition. But in this case, the unique blackened look adds a layer of intrigue, and some collectors may find it appealing. So, what's the current market value of the 1968 Washington quarter with the large date and D-era mint mark, especially in dirty condition? As of today, these quarters can fetch anywhere from $296,000 or more at auction, depending on the severity of the error and the desirability of the color change. Recently, auction records have shown that unique pieces with documented errors have sold for upwards of $300,000, particularly if they are accompanied by certification from a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. In conclusion, the 1968 Washington quarter with a large date and D-era mint mark in dirty condition presents a fascinating opportunity for both novice and seasoned collectors. Its unique features, coupled with the historical significance of era coins, make it a compelling addition to any collection. If you happen to come across one of these quarters, it's definitely worth investigating further. Whether you plan to keep it in your collection or flip it for profit, understanding its value in today's market can help you make informed decisions. Next up, the 1990 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark. Not only are we going to discuss its historical significance, but we'll also explore its value in today's auction market, especially in fine condition. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the most recognized design features a profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1990 edition is part of a series that continued this tradition, with the D mint mark indicating that it was minted in Denver. Each year, the U.S. Mint produces millions of these coins, but certain years and conditions yield significant value to collectors. When we talk about coin grading, fine is an important term to understand. In the numismatic community, coin conditions are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. A fine condition coin will show moderate wear, but all major design details are still visible. But there may be some minor scratches or blemishes, but it retains its overall appeal. For our 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, being in fine condition means it still possesses collectible value, despite showing some signs of use. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter: the value of the 1990 Washington quarter in today's auction market. As of now, the estimated value for a 1990 D Washington quarter in fine condition typically ranges from $10,000, depending on various factors such as market demand, the specific auction platform, and additional collector interest. However, coins in higher grades, or those with unique characteristics such as errors or rare varieties, can fetch significantly more. Always keep an eye on auction listings and recent sales to get a better sense of current trends. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1990 D Washington quarter, there are several avenues you can explore. Online auction sites like eBay or specialized numismatic auction houses are excellent places to start. Our local coin shops and shows also offer opportunities to connect with other collectors and assess the market firsthand. Remember, always verify the credibility of the seller or buyer and consider getting your coins appraised by a professional to ensure you're making informed decisions. In conclusion, the 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark holds its own as a collectible item, especially in fine condition. While it may not be the most valuable coin in the series, its historical significance and continued interest from collectors make it a worthwhile addition to any numismatic collection. Next up, the 1909 Barber half dollar with a D mint mark, especially in circulated condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin holds a unique place in the market. So let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about the Barber half dollar's history. Designed by Charles E. Barber, the Barber series was minted from 1892 to 1915, featuring a profile of liberty on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1909 coin was produced at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse. During its production, a total of approximately 2.4 million Barber half dollars were minted in Denver, making the 1909 D a notable year for collectors. When we refer to the Barber half-dollar in circulated condition, we're talking about coins that have been used in everyday transactions and exhibit signs of wear. Circulated coins often have scratches, dullness, and a reduction in detail, which can significantly affect their value. Collectors particularly seek out circulated examples, as they often tell a story of their journey through time. So, what is the current market value for a 1909 Barber half-dollar with a D mint mark in circulated condition? As of today, prices can vary widely based on factors like overall condition, eye appeal, and the current demand in the market. In general, a 1909 D Barber half-dollar in good to very fine condition can fetch between $398,000 at auction. However, as the coin's condition improves, so does its value. For example, an example in fine condition might be valued between $493,000, while those in very fine condition can reach prices upwards of $500,000. Some collectors might even pay over $524,000 for a well-preserved circulated coin with attractive toning or minimal wear. Say, if you're looking to buy or sell this coin, there are several avenues you can explore. Auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are great places to find Barber half-dollars. Make sure to do your research and compare prices, especially for coins in circulated condition. Local coin shops and coin shows are also fantastic for both buying and selling. Always get your coin appraised by a professional to ensure you understand its true market value. For collectors interested in adding the 1909 D Barber half-dollar to their collection, here are a few tips. Look for details, signs of wear, and any unique characteristics that might add value. Check auction results and online marketplaces to gauge the current market value. Engage with fellow collectors through forums and social media groups. They can offer insights and advice on acquiring coins at fair prices. Store your coins properly to prevent further wear and damage. Use protective holders or albums designed for coin storage. In conclusion, the 1909 Barber half-dollar with a D mint mark in circulated condition is a fascinating piece of American history that continues to capture the interest of collectors. Whether you're looking to add this coin to your collection or considering selling one, understanding its value and market trends is essential. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar. Focusing on a specific coin that has captured the attention of many collectors, the 1980 Washington quarter dollar with a large date and P-era mint mark in fine condition. Before we get into the specifics of the 1980 quarter, let's take a moment to appreciate the Washington quarter dollar series. First issued in 1932, this coin was created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features a profile of Washington, while the reverse depicts an eagle, which was later modified to showcase a more stylized version in subsequent designs. Now, moving to the 1980 Washington quarter dollar, this coin stands out due to its large date and the unique P-era mint mark. In the United States, the Philadelphia Mint typically does not include a mint mark on coins produced there. However, the 1980 quarters were struck with P mint mark due to a special occasion, the U.S. Mint's 1980 bicentennial of the mint itself. This was the first time in history that coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint would bear a mint mark. The P-era mint mark is particularly significant for collectors. The presence of this mint mark on a Washington quarter makes it more desirable, as it was an exception rather than the norm. Many collectors seek out this coin for its historical value and rarity, especially in fine condition. Speaking of condition, the grade of fine indicates that the coin shows moderate wear. You can expect to see some detail remaining on the features with minor scratches or dings. In the world of coin collecting, the condition can significantly influence a coin's value. In this case, a fine condition 1980 Washington quarter with a P-era mint mark is quite sought after. So, what is the current market value of the 1980 Washington quarter dollar with a large date and P-era mint mark in fine condition? Based on recent auction results and sales data, this particular coin can fetch anywhere from $156,000 depending on its specific condition and the demand at the time of sale. In some cases, well-preserved examples might even reach higher prices among dedicated collectors. As we wrap up, if you're a coin collector or just starting, keep an eye out for the 1980 Washington quarter dollar. Its unique features and historical significance make it a great addition to any collection. Remember to check online auction sites, coin shows, and reputable dealers to find this coin. And if you have one in your collection, consider getting it appraised to understand its true value. Next up, the 1971 silver Kennedy half dollar, particularly the large date variety without a mint mark. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank D. Gasparo and has become one of the most iconic coins in American history. In this video, we will explore the 1971 issue, especially focusing on the large date version without a mint mark. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced two varieties of the half dollar, the small date and the large date. The large date variety has slightly larger numerals in the date and can be distinguished from its counterpart. For our focus today, the key feature is that this particular coin lacks a mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, what does it mean for a coin to be in circulated condition? Circulated coins show signs of wear from being used in everyday transactions. You might see scratches, dings, or a loss of luster, but it retains its basic features. The 1971 large date Kennedy half dollar, in circulated condition, still carries its unique attributes, but may not be as visually striking as its uncirculated counterparts. As of today, the value of a 1971 large date Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition can vary based on its specific state. Generally, coins in this category tend to fetch between $40,000 at auction, given their silver content and popularity among collectors. However, some specific sales have shown higher results, especially if the coin has maintained better than average wear or if it's part of a larger collection. For example, recent auction results have indicated that well-preserved circulated coins have sold for upwards of $39,000, especially when there's a bidding war among collectors. This shows the demand and appreciation for the historical significance of the Kennedy half dollar. If you're looking to sell or buy one of these coins, several platforms and auction houses specialize in numismatic items. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are excellent places to start. Always remember to research recent sales of similar coins to ensure you're getting a fair deal. In summary, the 1971 silver Kennedy half dollar large date without a mint mark holds significant value in today's auction market, even in circulated condition. Its historical importance, combined with the intrinsic value of its silver content, makes it a sought-after coin for collectors. Next up, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a large date and a D mint mark. If you're curious about its value in today's auction market, especially in a color-damaged and dirty condition, stick around. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, has undergone several design changes over the decades. The 1984 issue features the classic obverse portrait of Washington, designed by John Flanagan, and a reverse design depicting a bald eagle. Today, we're focusing on the 1984 large date variety, which is distinct due to the larger numeral sizes compared to the small date version. The D mint mark indicates that this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint. This mint is known for its robust production, yet certain years produce coins that stand out due to their scarcity or condition. While the 1984 Washington quarter is not among the rarest, it is still sought after by collectors, particularly in specific conditions. Now, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. Today, we're examining a quarter in color damage and dirty condition. Color damage can occur for several reasons, including environmental exposure, chemical reactions, or mishandling. A dirty coin may have accumulated dirt or grime over the years, affecting its aesthetic appeal and potential value. So, what's the current market value of a 1984 Washington quarter in color-damaged and dirty condition? According to recent auction results and market trends, these quarters typically sell for around $29,000 in less than ideal condition. However, unique features or historical significance can drive prices higher. For example, pristine examples of this quarter, without any damage, can fetch between $29,500, while those with notable imperfections, but still in collectible condition, might go for around $30,000. If you're interested in collecting these coins, remember to look for examples that maintain their original details as much as possible. Avoid cleaning coins yourself, as this can further damage their value. Instead, store them properly in a controlled environment. In conclusion, while the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark, may not be the most valuable coin in circulation, it still holds its charm for collectors and can represent a fascinating part of American history. If you find one in your collection, whether it's color damaged or in pristine condition, remember to appreciate its story. Next up, the 1777 to 1927 Vermont commemorative $50. If you're a coin collector or just a fan of numismatics, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a bit of history. The Vermont commemorative $50 was issued in 1927 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Vermont's admission to the Union. Vermont, known for its picturesque landscapes and rich history, played a crucial role in the early development of the United States. The coin features the design of the state's seal on the obverse, showcasing a farmer and a plow, symbolizing Vermont's agricultural roots. The reverse displays a beautiful depiction of the state's motto, freedom and unity, which reflects the spirit of the Green Mountain State. These coins were minted in silver and are a testament to Vermont's contribution to American history. Originally, only 20,000 pieces were produced, making them relatively rare today. Now, let's talk about the specifications of the Vermont commemorative $50. This coin is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing in at about 12.5 grams. It has a diameter of 30.6 mm and a thickness of 2.41 mm. Despite its beauty, many of these coins can be found in less than perfect condition, often featuring a dirty or tarnished appearance due to age and exposure. While this might deter some collectors, it's important to understand how these conditions affect the coin's value. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter: the value of the Vermont commemorative $50 in today's auction market, particularly in dirty color condition. As of 2024, coins in this state can vary significantly in value. A Vermont $50 in good condition, meaning it has minimal wear and retains most of its original details, can fetch between $900,000. However, when we look at coins that are classified as dirty or in poor condition, the values drop. Typically, you can expect a Vermont commemorative $50 in dirty condition to be valued around $1 million at auction. The extent of the tarnishing and dirt will play a significant role in determining the exact value. Coins with more prominent dirt and corrosion might fetch lower prices, while those that still show some of their original luster, despite the dirt, may command a higher price within that range. For collectors seeking these coins, it's crucial to remember that even in dirty condition, the historical significance and rarity of the Vermont commemorative $50 can still make it a desirable piece. Now, a common question arises: should you clean a dirty coin? As a general rule, no. Cleaning can significantly decrease a coin's value. Collectors often prefer coins in their original state, even if they are dirty. If you're looking to preserve the value of your coin, it's best to leave it as is and handle it with care. If you absolutely need to clean it, consider consulting a professional conservator who specializes in coins to avoid any damage. In conclusion, the 1777 to 1927 Vermont commemorative $50 is more than just a piece of silver. It's a slice of American history that embodies the spirit of Vermont. Even in a dirty condition, this coin holds significant value for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. If you have one of these coins or are considering adding it to your collection, be sure to keep its condition in mind when determining its worth in the market. Always consult recent auction results and consider seeking professional appraisal for a more accurate value. Next up, the 1983 Washington quarter dollar with a D-era mint mark. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about valuable collectibles, you're in the right place. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the Washington quarter itself. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin has seen various designs and mint marks over the years. The quarter is made of a copper nickel clad and has been a staple in American currency for generations. The design features a profile of George Washington on the obverse, while the reverse showcases a majestic eagle. Over time, many collectors have sought out specific years and mint marks, particularly those with unique eras, which can significantly increase their value. Now, let's get into the specifics of the 1983 Washington quarter with the D-era mint mark. This particular coin was minted in Denver and is notable for its unique era, which adds to its allure among collectors. The error occurs when there's a discrepancy in the minting process, leading to variations in the coin's appearance. In the case of the 1983 D-era quarter, collectors have identified inconsistencies in details such as the lettering or the design elements, making it particularly sought after. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and the 1983 era quarter in good condition typically falls between good and very fine. This means that while the coin shows signs of wear, it retains some detail and character. Coins in good condition may have scratches, dings, or discoloration but are still valuable, especially when they carry the rarity of an era. Collectors appreciate these pieces for their history and the story they tell. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the value of the 1983 Washington quarter with a D-era mint mark in today's auction market. Depending on the condition and the specific characteristics of the era, these coins can sell for anywhere between $22,000 to several $100s at auction. For a quarter in good condition, you might expect values around $26,000. However, if you find one in better shape or with a more pronounced era, it could easily fetch over $27,000 or more. So, where can you find a 1983 D-era quarter? These coins can pop up in various places, including coin shops, estate sales, or online auctions. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions are excellent platforms to start your search. Always remember to verify the authenticity of any coin before purchasing. Consulting with a reputable coin dealer or joining a coin collecting community can provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions. In conclusion, the 1983 Washington quarter dollar with a D-era mint mark is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Its unique characteristics and rarity make it a desirable addition to any collection. Next up, the 1977 silver Kennedy half dollar, particularly the large date variety without a mint mark. Stick around as we uncover its history, significance, and value in today's auction market. In 1977, the coin was produced with both a large date and a small date variety. The large date coins, like the one we're discussing today, feature a larger numeral for the year 1977, which collectors find particularly appealing. What makes this coin even more interesting is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, indicating it was produced for circulation. Now, let's talk about what we mean by circulated condition. A coin in this condition shows signs of wear from being used in everyday transactions. You might see scratches, dings, or a loss of luster. For collectors, circulated coins tell a story and can often hold value due to their rarity and historical significance. Coins in circulated condition are graded differently than uncirculated coins. The 1977 Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition typically falls in the fine to very fine categories, depending on its specific state of wear. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of the 1977 silver Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark. In today's auction market, prices for this coin can vary based on its condition and demand among collectors. Recently, we've seen circulated examples selling for anywhere from $50,000, with some listings reaching higher, depending on the seller and the auction platform. Interestingly, market trends show that these coins can appreciate in value, especially as more collectors enter the market. The appeal of silver content combined with the historical significance of the Kennedy half dollar keeps the demand steady. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1977 silver Kennedy half dollar, there are several avenues you can explore. Local coin shops often have knowledgeable staff who can help you determine the value of your coin. Online auction sites like eBay and specialized coin auction platforms also provide a wide reach for potential buyers and sellers. Always do your research before buying or selling, and consider getting your coin graded by a professional grading service if you believe it holds significant value. This can help establish authenticity and market worth. Next up, the value of the 1966 Washington quarter dollar, particularly focusing on the rare D-era mint mark. If you've ever wondered how much this unique coin is worth in today's auction market, you're in the right place. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a left-facing profile of Washington on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an eagle perched on a rock. Fast forward to the 1960s, and we see significant changes in the minting process, primarily due to the transition from silver to copper-nickel coins. By 1965, the U.S. Mint eliminated silver from quarters, leading to a different type of coin being produced both in terms of composition and minting techniques. Now, let's zoom in on the 1966 Washington quarter. The 1966 coins were produced during a time when the US was dealing with high demand and low supply of coins. The minting process for that year saw a notable increase in production due to public demand. The Philadelphia Mint produced 1.7 million quarters, while the Denver Mint produced 3 million quarters. However, among these, only a small fraction features the D-era mint mark, making them especially rare. What makes the 1966 quarter even more fascinating is the D-era mint mark. This refers to a mistake made during the minting process at the Denver Mint. Generally, coins minted at Denver are marked with a D to indicate their origin. However, a small number of these coins were incorrectly stamped, leading to a unique collectible. This error is not just a typo, it adds considerable value to the coin due to its rarity and the interest it generates among collectors. Coin errors often fetch a higher price, and the D error on the 1966 quarter is no exception. When evaluating the value of any coin, condition is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state today. We're focusing on quarters graded as good. A good condition coin typically shows heavy wear, with the design details being softened but still recognizable. This grading significantly affects the coin's value in the market. Now, let's get to the big question: how much is a 1966 Washington quarter dollar with a D-era mint mark worth today? In today's auction market, a 1966 D-era quarter in good condition can sell for anywhere between $100,000. However, prices can vary based on demand, recent auction results, and the specific condition of the coin. For example, recent sales on auction platforms show that some have even exceeded this range when sold to enthusiastic collectors. If you're looking to find this coin, check your change, visit local coin shops, or browse online auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Always ensure you check the grading to avoid overpaying. Next up, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark. If you've got one of these in your collection, or you're just curious about its value in today's market, stick around as we uncover its worth and why it's considered one of the most valuable coins of its kind. First, let's take a closer look at this iconic coin. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar features the famous portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, on the obverse side. On the reverse, we see the presidential seal, surrounded by 50 stars, symbolizing the States of the Union. This coin was produced during a time when the United States was moving away from silver coinage due to rising silver prices. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar was minted in two main varieties, those produced at the Philadelphia Mint and those from the Denver Mint. However, today we are specifically discussing the version without a mint mark, which indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The total mintage for the 1974 Philadelphia half dollar was about 11 million coins. While not the rarest, the lack of a mint mark makes it more sought after among collectors. Now, when we talk about the value of any coin, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar in good condition means it has significant wear, with details that are visible but may be faint. At this grade, the coin might show scratches, discoloration, and other signs of circulation. Despite these imperfections, collectors are often still interested in coins like this for their historical value. Let's get to the big question: what is the market value of a 1974 Kennedy half dollar in good condition? As of today, coins in good condition are generally valued at approximately $39,000 at auction. However, prices can fluctuate based on demand, market trends, and the specific details of each coin, such as overall eye appeal and rarity. Collectors often pay a premium for coins with unique characteristics or historical significance, so keep that in mind if you're considering selling or buying. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1974 Kennedy half dollar, there are several avenues you can explore. Online auction sites like eBay often have listings where you can find coins in various conditions. Additionally, coin shows and local coin shops can provide a more hands-on experience where you can assess the coin's quality directly before making a purchase. In conclusion, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark in good condition may not be the rarest coin, but it certainly has its place in the hearts of collectors and is a great addition to any collection. Understanding its value and rarity can help you make informed decisions when buying or selling. If you enjoyed this video, next up the 1988 Washington Quarter with a P mint mark. We'll explore its history, design, and most importantly, its value in today's auction market. First, let's take a closer look at the Washington Quarter itself. The Washington Quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has undergone various design changes, but the basic features remain consistent. In 1988, the coin was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was focused on making coins that were both affordable to produce and appealing to the public. The quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse of the coin showcases the majestic eagle, a symbol of American strength and freedom. Both sides of the coin are rich in detail, which is something that collectors appreciate, especially in higher grades. In 1988, the Philadelphia Mint produced a total of 1.9 million quarters, making it a relatively common date. However, what makes a specific coin, like the 1988 Washington Quarter, valuable lies in its condition, mint mark, and the current market trends. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The P mint mark indicates that this quarter was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from Philadelphia can sometimes be overlooked since many collectors focus on coins from Denver or San Francisco, but they can still hold significant value. When we assess the condition of a coin, we refer to the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin in fine condition typically has moderate wear, with some details still visible. In this state, the coin will exhibit clear signs of circulation but retains enough features for collectors to appreciate. So, what is the current market value of the 1988 Washington Quarter with a P mint mark in fine condition? As of today, auction prices can vary widely depending on the collector demand and market conditions. Typically, you can expect this coin to sell for anywhere between $17,000 at auction. However, it's essential to keep in mind that rarity, condition, and market demand play crucial roles in determining value. For instance, a well-preserved specimen can fetch higher prices, while coins with significant wear might not be as sought after. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on auction sites or consult with professional numismatists for the latest pricing trends. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, you have several options. Online auction platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and Great Collections are excellent places to find buyers or sellers for your coin. Always ensure that you have clear photographs and an accurate description to attract potential buyers. For all you collectors out there, here are a few tips to consider when dealing with the 1988 Washington Quarter or any other coins. Use coin holders or albums to prevent further wear and tear. Stay updated on market trends to understand when to buy or sell. Connecting with fellow collectors can provide valuable insights and opportunities to trade or sell coins. Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting!